From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for December 12th, 2025. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. President Donald Trump signed an executive order Thursday aimed at blocking states from crafting their own regulations for artificial intelligence, saying the burgeoning industry is at risk of being stifled by a patchwork of onerous rules while in a battle with Chinese competitors for supremacy. Members of Congress from both parties, as well as civil liberties and consumer rights groups, have pushed for more regulations on AI, saying there is not enough oversight for the powerful technology. But Trump told reporters in the Oval Office that there's only going to be one winner as nations race to dominate artificial intelligence, and China's central government gives its companies a single place to go for government approvals. We have the biggest investment coming, but if they had to get 50 different approvals from 50 different states, you can forget it because it's impossible to do, Trump said. Meanwhile, the Senate on Thursday rejected legislation to extend Affordable Care Act tax credits, essentially guaranteeing that millions of Americans will see a steep rise in costs at the beginning of the new year. As Republicans and Democrats have failed to find compromise, senators voted on two partisan bills instead that they knew would fail: the Democratic bill to extend the subsidies and a Republican alternative that would have created new health savings accounts. It was an unceremonious end to a months-long effort by Democrats to prevent COVID-19 era subsidies from expiring on January 1st, including a 43-day government shutdown that they forced over the issue. Ahead of the vote, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer of New York warned Republicans that if they did not vote to extend the tax credits, there won't be another chance to act before premiums rise for many people who buy insurance off the ACA marketplaces. And in news from Utah, the Utah man charged with killing Charlie Kirk made his first in-person court appearance Thursday as his attorneys pushed to further limit media access in the high-profile criminal case. Prosecutors have charged Tyler Robinson with aggravated murder in the September 10th shooting of the conservative activist on the Utah Valley University campus in Orem, just a few miles north of the Provo courthouse. They plan to seek the death penalty. Robinson, age 22, arrived amid heavy security shackled at the waist, wrists, and ankles, and wearing a dress shirt, tie, and slacks. He smiled at his parents and brother sitting in the front row. His mother teared up after he walked in, clutched a tissue throughout the hearing while his father took notes. Robinson had previously appeared before the court via video or audio feed from jail. Early in the proceedings, State District Court Judge Tony Graff briefly stopped a media live stream of the hearing and ordered the camera be moved after Robinson's attorneys said the stream showed the defendant's shackles in violation of a courtroom order. Turning to Pennsylvania news, Pennsylvania residents now have until December 31st to apply for rebates on property taxes or rent paid last year after an extension was offered to give homeowners and renters more time to claim financial relief. There's still a few weeks left to apply for the property tax rent rebate program, and I hope every eligible Pennsylvanian will take advantage of this opportunity, the state's treasurer, Stacey Garrity, said in a statement reported by local news media. Treasury works as quickly as possible to process approved rebates to Pennsylvanians in need. The deadline extension comes at a time when many in Pennsylvania are outraged by several local counties' proposals to raise property taxes in 2026. The counties say the hikes are needed to fix budgetary gaps and avoid cuts to crucial services. Property taxes have risen all across the country since the pandemic, climbing by 30% nationwide between 2019 and 2024, according to the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy. In Pennsylvania, property taxes are way above the national average, with homeowners paying an average annual property tax of $7,045 at an average tax rate of 1.409%. And that's the news at this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.